In Phase 1 of Season of Discovery, every class will have new abilities they can unlock by finding discoveries during their adventures. These discoveries will unlock runes that can be applied to specific gear slots, which in Phase 1 are chest, legs, and gloves. Due to Blizzard's decision not to hold any public testing for this new game mode, how you'll unlock each ability is for you to discover on your own. As we prepare for the launch of Season of Discovery later this week, you might want to familiarize yourself with these new abilities available to your class. So let's take a look at all the runes that'll be available to discover for Shamans. Let's start with the chest runes. Dual Wield Specialization increases your chance to hit with both spells and melee attacks by 5% while dual wielding, and your Storm Strike ability now hits with both weapons while dual wielding. Shield Mastery. Each time you block, you regenerate mana equal to 8% of your maximum mana, and you gain armor equal to 30% of your shield's armor value, stacking up to 5 times. You also always gain 10% increased chance to block and 15% increased block value. Overload gives your Lightning Bolt, Chain Lightning, Chain Heal, Healing Wave, and Lava Burst spells a 33% chance to cast a second, similar spell on the same target at no additional cost that causes half damage or healing and no threat. Healing Rain selects the area 15 yards around the target player and heals all of the target player's party members within that area every second. Next, we have the Leg Runes. Ancestral Guidance. For the next 10 seconds, 25% of your damage is converted to healing on up to 3 nearby party members, and 100% of your healing is converted to damage on your most recent Flame Shock target. Earth Shield. Protects the target with an earthen shield, reducing casting or channeling time lost when damaged by 30% and causing attacks to heal the shielded target for 100. This effect can only occur once every few seconds. 3 charges, lasts 10 minutes. Earth Shield can only be placed on one target at a time, and only one elemental shield can be active on a target at a time. Way of Earth. While Rockbiter weapon is active on your main hand weapon, you deal 50% increased threat, gain 30% increased health, take 10% reduced damage, gain 6% reduced chance to be critically hit by melee attacks, and Earth Shock taunts targets to attack you and has a separate cooldown from other shock spells, but has its range reduced to melee range. Shamanistic Rage reduces all damage you take by 20%, and you regenerate mana every second for 15 seconds. Mana regenerated per second is equal to 15% of your attack power, 10% of your spell power, or 6% of your healing power, whichever value is greatest. Your party members within 40 yards will also receive 10% of the mana you receive this way. And for the glove runes, we have Water Shield. The caster is surrounded by 3 globes of water, granting 1% of your maximum mana per 5 seconds. When a spell, melee, or range attack hits the caster, 4% of maximum mana is restored to the caster. This expends 1 water globe. Only 1 globe will activate every few seconds, lasts 10 minutes. Only 1 elemental shield can be active on the shaman at any one time. Lava Burst. You hurl molten lava at the target, dealing fire damage. If your Flame Shock is on the target, Lava Burst will deal a critical strike. Lava Lash. You charge your offhand weapon with lava, instantly dealing 100% offhand weapon damage. Damage is increased by 20% if your offhand weapon is enchanted with Flame Tongue. Molten Blast. Blast up to X number of enemies in a cone in front of you for fire damage. This ability generates a high amount of threat. Flame Shock periodic damage has a 10% chance to reset the cooldown of Molten Blast. Now, Shamans are probably the class I'm least familiar with, but obviously this is another class that's becoming a viable tank in Season of Discovery. Unlike Rogues and Warlocks though, Shamans were originally intended to be able to tank in vanilla. It just didn't really work out for them. With the Way of Earth rune, Shamans can finally fulfill their destiny as Wardens of the Earth. Just don't forget to apply Rockbiter to your weapon. That's it for this video. Which of these runes are you most excited for? I know I'm excited to see how all of them perform and which ones end up being the best in slot for each spec. Feel free to share your own plans for Season of Discovery in the comments and like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more Season of Discovery content, and until next time, see ya!